Wholeness and balanced vibrations. Thank you for being here. This is Mark Roman with Muscle Mentality, and this is how to deal with everything. So how to deal with everything has expanded from a 30-day challenge and is more of a series of how to deal with everything, that we just revisit various topics across all of our existence and how to approach it with that perspective that always penetrates, a worldview that really works. So we're here in Costa Rica, beautiful, here with Naya, and we're staying with Sevan Bomar and family, and it's been an amazing trip. This is actually the last day. We went out and really went out to the beach and all of that, but being here has really prompted me to learn how to take advice. Like, I'm naturally a student to the game, but Sevan is somebody I look up to so much that it made me want to chime in and like basically reaffirm that, oh, I know what I'm talking about too. I'm on that same wavelength. I'm on that level. When I'm not, you know, he's so advanced that certain things, like it's just bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb being dropped, and it's carpet bombs. You just and your consciousness is just like, that's profound, that's profound, that's profound. How can I implement this now? How can I implement that now? And we gotta learn. I've been humbled into learning how to take advice, like, especially when you're there in person. Like, it's easy to be watching the videos on YouTube, watching his videos and put your mind and receive, but it's a little different in person because now you have the opportunity to give some input, and that's what the mind wants to do. And it wants to feel it wants to feel like it's valued, like your perspective is valued, and in truth it is valued. But in this moment, if you need to be present, you need to be receiving, you need to be a student, then be that student and learn and ask those constructive questions that actually deepen your insight, deepen your level of knowledge. So one thing I do is actually, you know, I'll stop him for a moment and just try to clarify what he said in my own words so that my mind can wrap itself around it, and then actually guide myself to where he is with it, because that's essentially what I want to do here, is like get to the level he's at. And I mean, this is just one level, you know, being out here in Costa Rica in the lush, in the abundant countryside, and we're actually in a city more area in Escazú, but you know, being able to create this reality for yourself and then still pushing forward, not getting caught into the comforts of reality, not just making a better illusion for yourself. He's actually penetrating through. So soaking that up, being a sponge and being present, being aware, recognizing what's really happening here and how important this is for your growth. When you set all that aside, this is humility. So man, I just want to thank y'all for being here. This is a really short one. Thank y'all for being here. Learn how to take advice. Learn how to be completely present. Turn your mind into receive mode. If you're on send and you're trying to emit thoughts, you're not in receive, and you're not receiving the information fully. Like, you can do a little back and forth, but you just got to be aware of what's going on there. Just know those dynamics. And those dynamics are, well, when you're sending, you're not always receiving in full. There's an aspect of your consciousness that's not receiving as much while you're sending. So I just want to say that this has been an expansive experience. Thank you, Seven, and thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Tribe. Thank you, Jeffrey, for being here. Thank you, Naya, for being here. This has been such a amazing experience, and we're just getting started. Wholeness.